are live. Welcome to Sputter Media's beta test of Dawn of Alderton. I am Dave Spaeth, always also known as DM Dave, and co-owner of Sputter Media and producer of this show. And I'd like to introduce our DM for the show, DM Snack King Joe. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Joe.
Can you hear me? Are we live?
We are live, yep.
All right, cool. I was gonna do a little joke, but then I got nervous and I didn't want to. But hey, everyone, how you doing? It's your boy Joe here, Snack King. You may know me from other endeavors as Snacking486 on Twitch here, doing some game and cooking streaming, and/or any other random gaming you've seen. If you've seen Snack King, Snack King, or any other variation, that's been me. Go ahead and stop and say hello. I've got a fucking story to tell you all, and I am so excited to be part of it. We've got some wonderful people here in the stream playing, so I'm not going to hog it. We're going to right into introductions. So we're going to introduce our players. They're going to talk a little bit about themselves, where you can find them, and then they're going to talk about their characters. And we'll just go right down the list in Discord. So Clover, you are first.
Hey everybody, I'm Emily. I'm playing Clover, our Bright Artificer, and you can find me on Instagram at Kittenman66 and, on Discord at Kittenmittens, and just happy to be here, ready for the story.
Excellent. Thank you, Clover. And up next is Lucian.
Hey everybody, I'm Lucian, also known as Eric, and I am playing the, basically an infiltrator.
I left the pause for dramatic effects. Thank you, Lucian. Next is Zathrael.
What's up, everybody? My name is Ryan. I'll be playing Zathariel Brightsong. It's our company's resident College of Eloquence bard, aspiring social justice warrior, sort of. I don't know. We'll see how his character grows. I'm pretty new to D&D, but really excited to play. My fellow performers and our DM have all been really amazing so far, so just really excited to bring the story to you guys. Oh, you can find me on Twitter at Kundalini Pasta.
Excellent. Next we have Sergeant Smokey.
How's it going, everybody? I am Mike. I will be playing Sergeant Quincy Smokey Kazooie, a 7'7", 900-pound GIF sorcerer. We're gonna have a lot of puns, and it's gonna be a great time overall.
Just so you know, a GIF is a hippo person. Yep.
If you couldn't see from the image on your screen that he's a hippo person, just in case you needed that.
Oh, I have that tab up, but I'm not actively watching. Next we have Zasha.
Yes, hello. Thank you, DM. My name's Mitch. I'll be playing Zasha Beesons, a dragonborn cleric who is also a resident town guard. Friends of Smokey and occasional drinking buddy. Happy to be here. Thank you.
And then we'll take it back to my co-DM / tech support / the only reason I'm live GMing in the game, DM Dave.
Thank you. I appreciate the shout out there. Yes, I am Dave, and I'm going to be playing Severin, a monk of Ilmater. And so I look forward to really exploring this character because I put a lot of work into him. Even done some method acting at home. I made his weapon. I actually made Severin's quarterstaff in preparation for today. So pretty excited. And want to let everybody know that we're going to be doing a meet the cast, meet the characters for our episode 1 next week, because this is still our beta test. So we're going to do a much more in-depth kind of like getting to know you, getting to know the characters that we're going to be playing. So look forward to that next week. We're going to go way, way, way more in depth about each of our characters. And before I kick it back over to Joe, let me just really quick do a quick word from our sponsor, W Energy. W Energy is a powdered energy drink that, mixed like Gatorade, and it gives you a jitterless boost. And what's really, really cool is if you use the coupon code that I'm about to pop in the chat right now, Purple Nurple, which was made popular by our flagship ship, Cyber Knights, if you guys don't watch that already. And you get 10% off your order, and Sputter Media gets 10% of the commissions. So please support us by getting yourselves all jacked up on Dubby. And that will be all I have to say on that. Joe, take it away. Where are we going to?
Excellent, excellent. So as Dave mentioned, this is just a test stream. We tried last week. For those that were here, we had 0 audio. Obviously, we have fixed that issue, so we are moving forward. Full steam ahead. All the sails are dropped, anchors up and away. And we are going to be starting our campaign and picking up tonight where we had left off in the city of Ailerim, where I had a cool thing to call you all, but now I'm just going to call you my players because I'm fumbling so bad.
We'll come up with a name eventually, I'm sure.
I was going to say something, but I'm like, nope, I can't steal a very popular stream's catchphrase because that would be bad. But we'll come up with something. We're picking up in the Welcome Wench with our players and their characters. And again, this is just a little bit of a test session, so there very well may be some actual lore that is dropped in. We will see, but I am excited for everybody, so let's get to it. Let me activate the scene. So last session, after our little kerfluffle with our audio, we did do just a quick little a session for the players, just so everyone can kind of like shake the funk off and have some fun for us tonight. Players, whatever, as I said last week, everything we did is null and void. It did not exist. We are picking up where we left off the previous session, back in the tavern. It has become dark out. The tavern has filled, not just with yourselves and some people, some troublemakers and whatnot, but it is filled with different patrons and members of the city. Very specifically, so I need everyone to make me a perception check right now.
Let's roll the game. Let's go.
First live roll. Let's get it. And chat, don't be afraid to call out questions and whatnot. I will try to watch, but that's what I have my players' day for, so they will call out things as they see them.
I'm trying to find my damn token. There it is.
Oh,
and you said it was perception, yes?
Perception. Alrighty, so Smokey, Severin, and Zasha, you are, your senses are kind of taken over by the sights, sounds, and smells of the tavern, the different brews that are being poured, the different drinks that are being made, the foods, the sound.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Do we have Foundry live on the screen?
No. I was on a different screen. I'm not. I didn't have that up yet. Nope. There we go. Now it's up.
Yeah, there it is.
Nice. Well, oh, that's scary. That's a scary tavern.
It's not scary. It's fine.
There we go.
But yes. So Severin, Zasha, and Smokey, you are your senses are not overwhelmed, but you're not able to get a glance at anything else. Lucian, you hear something that doesn't sound like a typical a bar scene. There's something going on outside. You're not really sure what it is, but you kind of get you feel like there's something going on. Zath and Clover, very specifically, you hear music coming from outside, and it's jamming. You're not sure if it's a band or one person or whatnot, but there is definitely something going on outside that is potentially worth checking out.
Yeah, that's Are we going in order of Discord over here? Because that's an obvious I'm going to pursue the music. Let's go find out what's going on.
Okay. Clover, your reaction.
Yeah, Clover will talk to her large friends. Hey guys, there's some really cool music outside. Do you think we should go check it out?
Absolutely, we should go.
My drink.
Oop,
Are we
yes.
all still drunk from earlier?
You are all still very much feeling the booze.
What a great night.
Well, I definitely did not partake.
No, you're just not paying attention to what's going on. And
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Are we
No,
going
I
out
just,
front, or are
I'm
we
just
going out
out
in
of it.
the-
I'm too close to the music.
The garden area.
All right, so let us step outside of the welcome lunch in just a moment.
I'm stumbling a little bit. Give me a second.
You're fine.
Town Square.
Hold on, I forgot to put you on the map. My apologies.
There we go.
Very much so. This is a test for me to learn to be a good DM and make sure everything's working properly. But you all come out, and there is this trio of bards, and they are rocking out. There's a guy with just a standing snare. Someone is playing the flute, and there is a gentleman on the mandolin, and they are just shredding this folky kind of carnival music. But it's just it's totally entrancing.
Entrancing. Is it like magical, or it's just like they're just rocking?
Oh, they're just so in sync and know to play with each other. It's a sight to behold.
Nice.
Very much so. There is also a crowd starting to form out in the street around them with you, patrons from this tavern and other taverns, and just random city folk as they are all enjoying the music.
Well, that's
While
that's
everybody's
go ahead.
situated, I'm just gonna go to the side, keep an eye on the crowd. You know, I'm off duty, but I'm still keeping an eye out just in case. So I'll let them continue though, even though I know they should have a permit for this. That's fine. It's the festival.
Very much so with the festival, there's a lot of stuff that is being looked the other way. Very specifically, the only time you've been instructed to engage in anything when it's something very dubious, like, hey, that guy shouldn't be selling that kid a sword, or like, hey, that guy shouldn't be offering to kill people for money on the streets. Like, giant red flags. Otherwise, stuff like this that keeps the town folk happy, let them be happy with what you've been told.
Yes, it's bringing in gold.
Absolutely. Seth, how do you feel about this? This is probably one of the first times you've had someone play over you. Typically, in your background, in your history, you've been front and center. What's your reaction to everything?
This is all me. You said there's somebody already playing a flute. Okay.
Yes,
so I'm gonna
actually.
kind of step forward from the tavern, and so is this a? There's no reason I shouldn't have heard the style of music they're playing before, right? So we're gonna get like my own flute, and I'm just gonna jump in over their flautist, trying to like immediately catch the beat and melody that's being played around me, but with a much more virtuosic performance than this fool, because I got him beat. He's playing against
All
the
right.
right song.
Give me a perform.
I gotta ask, is the background music overpowering the speakers to our audience?
Let's go.
Yeah, you come in and you just you. All right, so I gotta ask: are you being aggressive, or are you just trying to merge in?
No, mega suave, but I'm still center stage because everybody's watching them. So I'm walking out of our group and just as though I was supposed to be here the whole time, just playing the flute better than that guy.
You walk in and you start adding little trills and highs and lows and dipping and swaying with the music to the point where this guy just kind of takes his flute and starts like tamping it like it's a tambourine or something. Like he's like, all right, I'm not even gonna try with this guy. He's way out of my league.
So,
Once again, I
yeah.
just made some adjustments to the music. People are saying it's a bit loud. How is it now?
Oh, they're saying much better in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you.
From what I can see in the Twitch window, you may want to zoom out your Foundry a little bit because you can't see me. Or
Yeah,
the bards that
I'm
we're playing
working. I
against.
was working on that next.
But anyway, I don't want to be like rude to this guy, but if there's a performance, it needs to be about me. So I'm gonna like kind of wink at him and encourage him to keep playing, and then with a flourish, turn and take control of the gathering audience. This is clearly now my show.
Give me a persuasion check.
Mm-hmm.
You give your wink and a nod at this guy who, all right, cool, gets all nervous again, and he's gonna try again.
Yeah.
And he's able to jump in and keep up with you. It might have just because you came out of nowhere and just started like blasting this epic song that he was unsure of himself. But he comes right in, and it just adds a depth to their trio they've never had before. Because typically you don't do two flutes in a band like that. But
No.
hey, tonight we are, and that's okay.
You do when you play the flute the way I do.
Absolutely. Since you are busy, let's jump over to Clover. What are you doing? Are you enjoying the show?
Yeah, probably just jamming out. Clover doesn't really have any musical talents, but she's happy to enjoy the show while it's going on.
Is Clover a dancer? Or is she like a tap her foot, bob and weave? How does she enjoy the show?
Probably just dancing to herself, but kind of in the corner away from all of these 7-foot drunk creatures. Gotta keep herself safe. So just over here, maybe standing behind Zasha.
Excellent. There is a wheelbarrow there that you can sit upon and have to yourself as a little safe space if you'd like.
That sounds lovely.
Excellent. Zasu, you said you're keeping an eye on everything, just doing your city guard thing. Lucian, how are you enjoying the scene?
What's going on? Am I missing something? Are we?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here. Just was gonna wait for Dave to say his piece.
Dave, you were saying something?
What the shit? Oh. Well. Damn.
Okay.
Hold on.
Smokey, how do you enjoy the music?
Smokey's just vibing out. He's like kind of bouncing from foot to foot and trying to clap his hands along with the beat.
We got a 900-pound hippo person just hopping back and forth clapping. That's great.
He's pretty solidly tipsy. He is not doing anything else but enjoying his life right now.
That is perfectly fine. As you are playing, you all notice that the gentleman behind the Zath takes a step forward and, as he's playing his mandolin, goes, "Oh, ladies, gentlemen, creatures, things, beings of all races, designs, and natures, thank you for enjoying our music. Thank you for coming to our city of Alarim to enjoying the Festival of the Maiden. If you've enjoyed ourselves with our new friend here," and he pops his hat down, maybe a few coins to show your appreciation to some musicians that he takes his suspender and puts his finger through it, and then through the obvious hole in his shirt. Like to help us out with some coin, we'd very much appreciate it. We'll be here all week, playing upon the streets, of course, and staying outside within the campgrounds of the outside of the city. We are the Bard Trio, and they all do a little synchronized bow. Zath, you kind of look like you stick out at that point since you weren't part of that. But his hat's down. You see some people tossing some coin.
Yeah, I'll join those, tossing a few coin their way.
All right, excellent.
So as the trio takes their bow and the crowd starts to throw them some coins, Zathariel will lift his own voice and be like, "It was an honor to play amongst these three bards, but let you all know that you have been truly blessed, for while they were talented musicians today, you heard the bright song." And I'll take my own flourishing bow and not throw anything down because I don't need your coins.
I'll boo him.
You hear someone shout up, "Oh my God! Is the Bright Song Man? Ulrich's here! Oh my God, this is gonna be the best festival ever! Hurrah!" And then there is
hard
a
grant.
flood of coins that come thrown at your feet.
Yes, sir. I'll just with I'll maintain the elegance of the bow and like stand up and give the crowd a smile, but I'm making no move to gather up these coins yet. There's a captain of the guard drunkenly watching. I'm not worried about anybody taking what's being offered.
Oh yeah, I'm
Absolutely.
keeping an eye on it.
The Bard Trio are gonna play another song. Something quick, nothing too crazy. You guys are out there for maybe 5 or 6 minutes total. They'll collect up the coin, bow to you, Bright Song, and before they leave, they go, "Would you care for some of this, Ulrich? I wouldn't want to insult you, sir."
I'm gonna cringe a little bit and take okay, how much is in this hat? Right, you said there was a flood of coins.
Yeah, he's got one of those little Irish caps that button in the front that's full of silver and copper and some gold.
So I'm gonna take an appropriate amount, I'll say, off the top, and just be keep what you have earned, fellow musician. If it were Ulrich you met today, you'd keep nothing, but you met Sathariel, and you keep what you earn when you earn with me.
They look at you like, "I have no idea who that name is, but we just made a bunch of coin. Thank you, thank you, thank you."
Bet I don't know how much I just won off of that, but I'll take it.
With that, give me a percentile.
Say that again. Which one am I rolling?
Percentile. So the bottom of the roll chart, there's all those dice. The one all the way to the very right, the D100.
Oh, got you.
Sorry, you're new
there
to
we go.
D&D. My apologies.
Oh no, that's chill.
Okay. You managed to scoop up most of the gold coins that were thrown in. Very much so in the spirit of Ulrich Bright Song, and you're gonna get 7 gold coins and 7 silver coins.
Yes, sir.
There's still plenty of silver and copper within their hat. They made quite a bit, but you definitely got the ones that were the most valuable.
Let's see, 7 gold. I'm just gonna make a note of that. 7 gold and 7 silver.
I will very much say that any gold gained in this session, you are free to transfer over as my thank you to you as being subjects of my madness.
Non-canonical, except for the gains, right? I'll take it.
Yeah, very much so. I like to reward my players as much as possible, so let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
And that being said, you guys are out. There's other taverns you could go to, but you were getting really good service inside. Do you want to adventure around? There's a couple places you very much know you can go. There is the Carnival Grounds. There is the courtyard of the castle, which has been opened for artists and some musicians and whatnot, and people kind of congregate. And very much so, there has been a hedge maze erected for the festival.
I'm just going to
Clover
be
would
counting
probably
my
want to
coins
go
for
to
a
the.
sec. I'm sorry, Clover. Go ahead.
Oh, I was thinking Clover might want to go to the courtyard just to see the other artists and observe what's going on. I'm not sure if anyone else has a preference.
I will tell you that is the farthest travel, and for those trying to maximize their enjoyment, staying here or going to the carnival grounds itself would be the closest. It is night, so most of the carnival games are and carnival acts are down, but there are people congregating there. Just want to make sure you have realistic information.
Smokey's down to go look at the Castle Courtyard art show, but Carnival Congregation also sounds like a great time.
Severin's
play the
definitely kind of
games.
just observing and following right now.
Did we all bring our drinks outside with us, or did we leave that all inside? Because I feel like now that we're out here, we've lost our cohesiveness. We need a reason to go. Like, I'm down to follow Clover to the art show for sure. Like, all the other artists would probably interest Ithariel. He wants to see the competition for the festival, right?
So just so we're clear, there are scattered musicians throughout the city. In the courtyard is more of like acrobatics, fire eaters, jugglers, those kind of arts. There's people playing their random ambiance music, but the real performers are either at a set location right now or resting for the show.
I bet Smokey's a better fire eater than they are.
You don't
be.
even know this one time last month, I beat a fire eater from the far off lands. You would never believe it.
I will say, if you're interested about what is at the carnival for when daytime comes, you could go and investigate at night.
I'm feeling like we need to go to the carnival. This feels like where the action's at.
I'm just laying out the information for you. There is a temple that is off limits at nighttime, but typically in the daytime you could go there.
I think Zasha is a little sick of the carnival because that's probably a lot of his patrol rail, but he's down to go wherever.
Zasha, very specifically, you know that non-human guards have been patrolling the tavern and inn district, like the market district, and and the outskirts, because there's a giant camp city that has been erected to hold everyone that can't fit in the city. Very specifically, at the carnival where the most money is being transacted, that's where the human guards are.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. Then I would probably be itching to go check out the carnival since I can't do that on duty.
Zasha, we'll go to the carnival. We'll have a good time, buddy. I promise you. And then we go to the courtyard because I hear there's a gnome there, and he does this magical thing with wood where he takes a tree and he makes it look like a bear. It's out of this world.
Oh,
I tell you, you gotta see it. A wooden bear.
Well, that's new to me. In this big city, I guess, wood carvings would be a little rare.
I know, it's
Noticed
magical.
sarcasm.
Well, I feel like I can hear you guys discussing this, and I will agree to follow you. I like to be where things are most interesting, and this has been an interesting night.
Yeah,
Excellent.
Clover
So-
can certainly agree.
So, to the carnival?
To the carnival. We're
Excellent.
bringing the
Let's
monk,
go.
all right? I don't know what his deal is, but we're bringing him with us.
As I follow, are there anybody who looks sick or injured as we travel?
There are some general, down-kept people that could probably use a good meal and a nice place to rest, but it seems like anyone who would be riddled with boils or whatnot has been pushed aside or hidden. In a city like this, they put out their best homeless for you.
Oh, okay.
That's something. If you're looking for that, that's something you would very much notice immediately.
That there are
No,
a prevalent
right.
amount of homeless.
Excuse me. There's your typical street dwellers, but typically they range from oh my god, this person was in a fight and is barely surviving, to this person just had a bad luck of it and it is healthy but homeless. It's mostly the people that are just homeless and look well.
They polished up the city for the festival, huh?
Very much so. It's very noticeable.
Would Zasha
Interesting.
have known of this prior to the festival, or did I get hired afterwards, after the cleanup, if you will?
When you got here, it was very much let's get to work because people will be here in a day or two.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Very much so. You knew things. You would know that things happened prior to you getting here, but what they were exactly in detail, you would have to investigate.
Okay.
And with that, I need everyone to roll me a skills. What are they? I would like everyone to roll me a history check.
Ooh.
As you are moving through the city of Alarim and all of its different styles of architecture and buildings and whatnot, I want to know this is for you to determine what you know about the city and the world you live in. I will say this information I'm giving you is going to be canon lore, so if you're taking notes, take notes.
I don't know shit.
Me neither.
Can we use my passive history that we discussed before? I have a feeling you're going to be saying stuff that I already know.
Don't worry with your roll.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, based on all of yours, every character's history of Alarim, everyone's check is slightly different.
That's fair.
Yes. So, Alarim very much is the capital city of this land, of this area. I've shared with the party the continent map. We will at some point, once we go actually live, I'll share with the audience the continent map that I have constructed. Excuse me, I'm choking a little bit. We'll start with Lucian at the bottom of the 6. This is the capital city of Alarim, and this city specifically has been around for probably like 100 so generations. It's gone through a couple different names, as cities this long-lived do. And it's very much involved from a solid stone structure in the center and kind of radiate outwards to much different styles of architecture and buildings, but very much so there is a very clear, someone tried to make this all look the same at one point. Some of it has stuck, some of it has not, some of it is in this state or has been removed to restore its original look. So it's very much a city that is, it looks like it's changing shape. It looks like it's trying to find itself.
Right. Okay.
Zath, you've been around. You've asked some questions. You know a couple of things. Very much so. You know that there is. This is something that's been talked about. Artisans and laborers from all over have been coming to Alarim because there has been a large attempt to make sure that the city looks natural, and very much what old Alarim had done to the city made it look kind of like gross and artificial and sterile, and it's very much been a movement to make it look like its true self, like it's an actual place that people live.
Gotcha.
So, Smokey and Severin, with everything else I've said, you know that there's a couple of really wonderful features within the city of Alarim. There is, it's what they call the pit, and it's where people go to listen to the great thinkers and learned folks of the time. Think of like an amphitheater that is, 360 degrees around, and the center of it is a giant stone pillar with 4 sides. And the way it's designed, you can have 4 people speaking at a time in this amphitheater, and each of them are very loud and distinct in their respective areas, and the other 3 are muted and almost non-existent. It's something with the way it's been built and the stone that's used, but it's a super cool feature. And even if you don't care to hear learned people, if you're just going and seeing that, you're like, oh, that's pretty cool, man. There is what they call the Great Temple. It is a place of worship. Very specifically, they do not have any main deity. Typically, they just kind of go through the calendar and go, oh, it's the dawn of Moradin this week, so Moradin's our god. Oh, next week is
interesting.
Some the next person, because it's their thing. So like, it's just a generic place of
non-denominational.
So my question, if they do rotate that and celebrate all major holidays, given the fact that my monastery is not it's apart from the city, is there a representation for Elmeter?
he has the Day of Woe, which is like the day he decided to go out and be like, I will take upon the pain and suffering of the world. And it's like the least celebrated day out of any day of the year. Like no one goes there, and if you do, you're like the lowest of the low people who are just like, I just need some help, man. Like it's just bad. Like if you're seen at the temple there, like you got to be so down on your luck and desperate that you're willing to worship this god.
So when is the Day of Woe?
That is not for 6 or 7 months.
Ah, so I'm gonna have to swing back here then.
Yes, very much so. Moving. Sorry, we're saying someone saying something. No, I'm hearing things. All right, excellent, cool. That's great to do live. Good job, Snack. But next, Clover and Zasha. A couple more things that you know about the city. You know specifically that the Grand Temple used to have a main deity, but old Ailerim said, no, we don't worship that god anymore. And knowing that at one point was a criminal offense that would get you killed. Just knowing what that god was and sharing and possessing that knowledge. So much so that people forget. But you also know that there is at one point in the history of the city, one of the old monarchs went completely insane. They think the person was possessed by some sort of deity or fiend or something. No one really knows. But they got insanely obsessed with mazes, and there is a intricate maze and an intricate sewer system below the city that if you don't know how to navigate, you will get lost and die down there.
Crazy.
Let's go to the sewers.
Yeah, right. I'm sorry.
I'm
what'd
sorry,
you say,
Clover, go ahead.
Does that have any relevance to the hedge maze
Ooh, good question.
that they set up for the festival?
I don't know, man. You gotta figure that out yourself.
We have to visit the hedge
Okay.
maze.
We might
You
have
gotta
to go
squeak-
find out.
Fair enough.
You
I'm
gotta
scared of
Scooby-Doo that. But now that you have
Please.
walked,
You gotta add the please when you say Scooby-Doo that shit.
and thank you. With that, we will get ourselves to the carnival.
As we're walking, is there like any, we just had this big performance in the square and we were kind of vaguely rowdy in the tavern. Have we like caught any eyes on us? Like that would be some things that Thar will be looking out for. I'm not that. I only had the one glass of wine, so I'm paying attention.
If that is on anyone's mind, after a couple blocks, it becomes very obvious that there are so many people just like you in the city that you could probably kill somebody and get away with it tonight. Maybe not tomorrow or yesterday, but tonight it's that kind of chaos.
Got it.
I wouldn't recommend it though.
I mean, we are with one of the city guard with us. Like, we gotta behave.
Ah, crap.
And with that, we come to the carnival. So very much so, I would like to take you on a tour of everything. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move across this little bridge, come down the path, and we're gonna go left. I'm gonna take you on a little tour of everything so you can see what's here and learn some information. I have a sneeze coming. I lost my thought because of the sneeze.
Taking us on a tour.
All right. Whew, apologies on that. So there are things here that you are going to be able to learn about tonight. This is canonical to the carnival. As I said, I will be dropping some lore tonight just to make it a little bit more interesting. But this is the carnival grounds. Straight ahead, the red and white striped tent. That is the only tent that is open at night, and that is the tent of the stars.
The big
There is
tent
a-
in the back. You're talking
Yes,
about?
there is a line that wiggles and wraps and goes around, and there's someone at the end of it going, "If you get in line behind me, you're not going to get in before dawn." Basically saying it's tonight they're full. You'll have to come back a different night if you want to go in there.
Or sneak our way in there.
Hey, there's a line. You could do what you want to do.
Or a big explosion to distract them.
I mean,
just
everything's non-canonical right tonight, so if you wanted to drop a fireball, all you gotta do is gain 2 levels.
He's like, hear me out. Fire. Big fire.
Alrighty. So going. So let's move down the path left, please. There's carts and small stalls that are selling food and merchandise and whatnot. There's little carnival games like, oh, whack the little goblin head, but it's a little like puppet thing, or like fill the water balloon up with this squirt gun, but it's like magic based. Think of any carnival you've been to. That's all those main things are there. Here at
Ring
this,
toss.
yes, there's
Yeah,
ring
is there a
toss.
deck? Yeah, is there a dex-based thing? I would love to. Not for money, but just for shits and giggles.
It's all
There are a
close
number
to
of things. There's ring toss. There's shoot the basketball in the hoop. Throw the ball, knock the bottle over. Hit this thing to launch the frog onto the lily pad. At this tent specifically, this is the where is it? This is where they're going to be hosting the talent show. So not the first day of the festival, but on the second, third, and fourth day of the festival, they're hosting a talent show. The prize is a chance to meet the princess. Very much so. The festival is about marrying off the princess. This is the chance for the common folk that get a chance.
Which contest is the chance to meet the princess?
The talent show here at this pink and purple tent.
Dave, I'm not sure if you noticed the Twitch chat. They're asking you to zoom out the map so that they can see what Dave is talking about.
The issue is I'm trying to constantly keep up with Joe, because when he changes it, let me do a quick settings adjustment. I have an idea that will stop this. There we go. Save changes. Cool. Now it shouldn't move when Joe moves it, only when I move it, so that should fix that problem. Because I keep jumping back and forth.
Was I moving the map and not knowing it?
Well, no. It was set so that it would move when you move, and the problem is, it doesn't always line up properly on the stream view, but I fixed it. I think.
Okay, excellent. Moving on. So very much so, if you go northeast of that purple tent, there's some fences there. You'll go in. You'll see. If you follow Zath, yep, right up in there. There is a purple and yellow tent and a red and yellow tent.
Before I leave this area, I'm stopping to sign up for the talent show.
Excellent. So in the red and yellow tent is it is an extra dimensional space that is way larger on the inside than it is on the outside. Inside of it is a drinking hall. They are having a contest on the third day. I hope you guys writing this stuff down. That if you can not necessarily drink the most, but it's not about drinking the most. It's about it's a increased alcohol volume test. So you start with like some light beers and whatnot, then you go to wines, and then you end up drinking very hard liquors. So your stomach needs to handle not just drinking intense drinks, but drinking different levels of drinks. Because you're going to go to light beers, the dark beers, the different bodies of wine, the different types of alcohols, and it may be like, hey, this beer is stronger than everything you drank before. You're like, oh, another beer on top of this. So you're gonna need an ironclad stomach.
Sasha, we have to compete.
I know. That sounds like a job for us.
Very much so. You can sign up for any of these events tonight, and just I ask if anything you sign up for, put it in the Discord chat so that I can keep track of it, because I am not taking notes right now.
I definitely would have stopped by to sign up for the talent show as well.
That is fine. They are accepting acts and solo acts. So if you are a group, you could perform as a group. Just so you know. The
Can we-
purple and yellow tent is inside of it is another extra dimensional space. Inside here, they are having a trick arrow contest. You need to be able to shoot different targets, shoot it through things, hit certain things, bounce it and whatnot. And again, this has a prize, much like the drinking contest and the talent show. You could beat the princess. There's other prizes for other places, gold amounts, items, and things in that nature. But it very much seems like the king wants everyone to kind of have a chance with his daughter, or to try for his daughter's hand, I should say.
Hilarious.
Let's be realistic about it. That was bad word. I'm not a parent yet. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
What did you say the trick arrow thing was on?
In the purple and yellow tent.
What day?
That is also being held on that'll be in the morning of the third day. The drinking contest is on the night of the third day.
Cool.
So if you could exit back out the way you came, please. Group.
What day is the talent show again?
Second, third, and fourth.
Oh, so we'll be here, but
These tents are also holding other smaller events. There's a chugging contest here and there. There's multiple chugging contests. They're not really worth much other than a couple, 50 to 100 gold. But the chugging contest, very much so. If you can win for multiple days, the pool starts to stack a little bit in your favor. So if you are not capable of winning an event, maybe you could do a sub event and win some money. Very much so. The carnival is around for a couple days, so expect to spend a couple days time here adventuring and hanging out.
nice.
All right, so Zath, you're going the wrong way. Let's go back to
sorry, I
the
thought you were
purple tent.
Gotcha.
Yeah, not back to the start. So let's go back to
you
the
said
purple
back
tent.
the way you came. That was a little vague there.
Well, listen. Everyone
Zath
else
already
but you
decided to
two
leave the
figured it
party.
out, so I'm gonna say I was gonna be cool with that one. So let's go north and follow the path around.
Oh, and DM, maybe you explained it, but I might have missed it. But just to backtrack a tad bit, the Tent of the Stars, would I know what that is? Is that just like a fortune teller type of
That's
thing?
one of those
or-
things where people go in and they come out and they're like, man, you gotta go in for yourself. Like, no one can describe it to you because there is such all of it. If everyone could back up to before the Tent of the Stars, the red and yellow one, please. Severin and Zasser, you need to move north.
You
Yes,
are
sorry, I was taking my
yeah.
notes. Sasha's writing in his journal as he's walking, so he's bumping into shit.
So back.
And Severin is trying to control the stream view.
Well, I was just letting you know where everyone else is so that the stream can watch and learn. So if you continue forward, this is the jousting area. Every day there are a bunch of different jousting events. They're also doing a couple of combat events where if you can subdue your your opponent, you get a chance to win some coin or something. This is something that is happening on the first, second, third, and fourth day of the festival, and on the fifth day they will have the daily champions compete in a an expert round. So if you think you are a fit combatant and want to try it, you can sign up for this. Very much so, it is a non-lethal fight, so magic is not allowed. This is a test of bronze. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying, I think Zasha would be signing up for that too, and patting Smokey on the back, be like, "Come on, man, you're big enough to take down anybody too. Join me here."
We'll get him. We'll get him. We're gonna win. We're gonna win.
Oh yeah.
So there is a duel event, but that is on the third day in the evening, or I'm sorry, afternoon.
Okay.
But all those things you can sign up for now. This is like when I say
Preview.
like day one preview, yeah, like you come here and it's like, hey, this is what's going to be coming. So if we continue east, following the path, we're gonna we're gonna loop back down south towards the entrance. And then when we get up here, we're going to follow the path east. The opposite way of where we originally
The
went.
little fountain area up top. Oh, I got you.
Along the way, I'm looking for mini donuts. I'm gonna have to buy 3 packs for Smokey and one for myself.
There's mini donuts, there's corn dogs, funnel cakes. Everyone pause there for a second, please.
Please be more
Candy
ACAB.
apples.
Going fully again.
I don't get that reference. But
ACAB?
anyway, so
Never mind.
You can
Donuts,
discuss the
cops.
references I don't understand. So very much so, if you move follow Zath into this area, there are 2 things you need to note. Directly in front of you is one of the other prominent games, and there is inside this pavilion, there's a shell game, and very much so there is one of the city councilmen has fun at this game, and if you can beat to the highest level and beat the shell game, he will grant you an audience with the king for a plea of your choice. If the king will allow it or not, that's up to him. But your chance to be like, hey king, this needs to get done, or fix this thing, or yada yada or whatever, and you actually get a chance for him to listen to you.
You're
but
gonna
very
make me
much so-
sign up for every fucking motherfucker.
What's a shell game?
Find out on the day?
3-card Annie, right? You find the queen or find the ball underneath the shell or the cup or whatever.
Well, very much so. It starts as that. Then it goes to 5 cup. Then it goes to 7 cup. And at one point, the fellow that is explaining the cup game, as he's talking, more cups are appearing, and he's growing more and more arms to the point where he has like 16, 17 arms. He's like, look at all these cups, and it's this giant table, and he literally, the pavilion sinks down, so you get a overhead view of the cups as well. It's kind of, as he says, it's kind of in your advantage, but I can grow arms, so can you keep up with me? If you are to
I'm
take,
signing up for this.
if you are going to from the pavilion go left, you'll see that there's some stone tables, they're not tables, seats. In the very center here is a fortune teller.
In the little fountain-looking area.
Correct. Yep. There's a fortune teller. Her booth is closed down for the night. She's enjoying herself. But you can come and get your fortune told.
Is there anything cool in her booth? Can we get in there while she's gone?
I mean, there's her crystal ball, but it's up to you if you want to mess with it.
Nah, it's alright. We'll leave it alone.
Like, it's very much sitting there and no one's touching it. So, like, do you want to be that guy?
I'm not incurring the wrath.
Excellent. There is one other event that we missed, so we could actually head back to the entrance. I'm sorry, there's 2 events we missed. So yeah, let's come right back to where Zath is. Right, actually, let's move you back a little bit. Let's put you right there. Yeah, we're that's a little bit down south. Let's follow Zath to here. Yeah, right next to 7, everybody. That's perfect. So here, there are 2 events here that are being done. There is a strongman contest of Ring the Bell. Very much so, you take the hammer, you hit the thing, the weight goes up, and it hits the bell. This is a game that increases in strength. The top prize here is funded by a different city council member. And again, if you are able to knock the largest, be the first one to knock the highest weight up and hit the bell, you can get an audience with the king and he'll listen to your plea.
Man.
You said Smokey written all over it. Smokey
I
and
mean,
Sasha.
say less, baby.
Yeah.
Yes, I like to see how strong our sorcerer is. He's the one that's going to roll the nat 20 with guidance. I get it. Directly next to this is a series of puzzles and riddles that need to be solved that grow in intricacy. And this is also funded by a different city council member. And again, if you can solve the hardest puzzle in order of all the other puzzles, you get a chance to you win a audience with the king. There are all sorts of other events going on. There are a number of bards here that are performing acts throughout the week. These are actually very famous people within your world. We have the Druid Boys, we have Dave Bow, and we have Wizzy.
Oh, what about
Do you say Rizzy?
Wizzy with a W.
The...
She is a wizard that uses her spells to amplify her own performance. Think of like if you ever seen Xavier Rudd, he's a didgeridoo player that live mixes his playing. She does the same thing with her magic while doing like the backup dancers and the stage lights and everything. It's one person. It's a pretty amazing act even if you don't like her style of music, and you gotta like respect her performance.
I'm gonna take her down.
And this is the place to do it. And I'm very sorry. The red and white tent that is whatever name I gave you is wrong. That's actually that is the Dream Theater.
The Dream Theater,
Dream
not the
Theater.
Temple Stars.
Right.
Correct.
Thank you.
Very much so. At this point, you all notice someone's been following you. It looks like a couple of those humans from the bar that you had rivaled with have followed here to the carnival. And unfortunately, save for the line to the Dream Theater and a couple other random performers, there's not that many people here. But with that, we're approaching our break point. I've got 56 here at my count, so we'll come back.
I usually just round up when I'm doing Cyber Nights, bro.
Round ups. All right. So top of the hour. I'm East Coast, so this is gonna be so hard to get me used to. It is 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
It's about to be 9 p.m. according
That's
to
9
our
p.m.
time zone listing.
Yes, thank you.
There you go.
So it's about to be 9 p.m. We're going to take our 10-minute break, and we'll come back at 9:10. Thanks for joining in, chat. Players, be ready.
I unfortunately do not yet have a break screen. That's one scene I have not yet finished. So, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're going on break for 10 minutes. So don't touch that dial. We will be back very soon. All right, we are back. How's it going out there? I am still getting an echo. What the shit?
Echo.
Man, it's only on me. There's something I'm not doing. Sorry, you continue while I fix my shit.
I will continue.
So you said that we might notice there was somebody following us. I think I had asked about it earlier, so could I have been kind of on the lookout for that already, or?
It's one of those things that you didn't really notice till now, okay. Mostly because you're like, oh wow, the carnival, and that kind of, yes, you were trying to be aware of it, but you were like, there's a talent show, like a drinking contest, like, oh man, like you very much got sucked into the moments. Gotcha. I will say for everyone, give me a real quick insight check.
All right.
Ooh.
Hey.
Oh,
right,
shit.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even a crit.
So very much so there is a somewhat of an insidious vibe that's following you. All of you kind of get that. Zath, you were looking out for it, so you did roll low, but you're able to kind of like your friends perk up, and that like perks you up.
Gotcha.
I will say you all also gain this information. Very much so. Some of the prizes are a chance to, shut up, Cat. Meet. I don't know if you could hear her, but she's freaking out for no reason.
Hey, it's not my cat this time.
No. So very much so. There's prizes that you can earn to, attempt to woo the princess. And on top of that, the other contests that give you a chance to have an audience with the king. I don't know. Maybe you could be like, "Yo, let me talk to your daughter real quick. Let me get a chance." Like you have a chance with the king, so it's those contests are actually being sought after a little bit more than the other ones. So those are the ones that are going to be a little bit harder to get to quicker, because there's as you're signing up, you're like, "Oh man, there's a lot of people doing this." But with that, very much so, behind you, coming from the way you had originally come, like I said, there's some human figures that are following you, and very much so, they meld together into a singular dark form. And with that, let's roll initiative.
All right.
Oh,
So you guys do
yes.
know that initiative is a little different than last time because we've got some new features here. It looks like you're figuring it out, though. Good.
Yep.
Severin, you did not roll.
I know. I had
do
to
it for
move.
you?
I had to move some windows. I'm on it.
There we go.
I'm sorry, Dave. How do I pop this out from the combat tracker?
You see the little thing that says pop. Oh, right click on the cross swords on the UI.
Thank you. All right, excellent. So
Ooh,
to
why is it
start,
combat. Okay, hold on.
awesome. It's very much to start. This thing is going to rush up onto you, Zasha, and it is not happy with. It's gonna make a claw attack. Correct? Yes.
Zasha, seeing this, will throw up his shield or hope to deflect.
All right. I do not know why the combat tracker is sitting on top of the dice roller, and I don't know how to get rid of it. Oh wait, I know how to get rid of it. Sorry.
Very much so. It rushes up to you and it misses. So next is Zath.
I think I'm placed where I want to be.
Wait, hold on. All right,
Oh,
now
there
it is
we
your.
go.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's chill.
Go ahead.
I feel like I'm in a good spot physically here. Can I target him? I'm just gonna bane him right off the bat. Must target a target, or am I not close enough?
You might need to be a little bit closer. You need to look at your spell, but make sure your character is highlighted, and then remember, scroll over and hit T to target.
Oh, hit T to target. There we go.
Pro
So
tip:
wait,
hit T to target.
Okay, I can
Click
target
them
him
to go
from
to the next
vertical
save
and
feature.
above. I'm gonna cast Bane as a second level spell as my action. Using the flute as my like, what do you call it? The spell focus, because I don't have the drop of bloodness.
That is fine. The demon saves this against your spell.
Got you.
Well,
As a bonus action, I'm gonna throw a bardic inspiration to my boy Zasha because he's up there close and in it.
Appreciate that.
Excellent. Nothing else for your turn?
Usability.
He is inspired. Congratulations, you're done.
I'm done.
Alrighty.
Enter.
Severin, it is your turn.
Okay, Severin. All right, where's this fucker? The Shadow Demon? All right, I am moving.
Well, do you know it's a shadow demon?
I don't, but I know that I know that icon when I see it. I use them often enough as a DM. I do have advantage, yes, for this attack. I am flanking, yes.
Yes.
Okay. So first, I'm going to swing at it with me quarterstaff.
He hoo hoo.
Oh wait, I forgot advantage. Well, let's see if it hits, and then I'll crit check. Crit check. Not a crit. Okay. But that hits, yes.
That hits.
And then I will follow up with a bonus strike.
Nice.
Bonus unarmed strike. With advantage. Haha, I remember to click it this time. Still hits, yes?
15 hits.
All right. And that is Severin's turn.
Excellent. Dave, check Discord real quick.
Okay.
Respond to Zasha, please. Smokey, your turn. Thank you.
What's that goddamn Sasquatch? Smokey's gonna pull out his gun while keeping the funnel cake held in his mouth. He's gonna point it at the shadow demon or whatever the hell it is. He's gonna cast Chaos Bolt. And he's gonna try to. Hold on. Why?
Hey, nice.
Ooh,
That
Close.
will hit.
Uh,
Roll your d8. And what damage type was it? What was your d8?
I don't know. What? How do I find that?
So there's a description on the right. I think you can just open roll 1d8 and it's.
Oh, you get to pick one of the d8s, and that becomes the damage type.
Oh, cool.
But what were my d8s? How do I find that?
So it was a 4 and a 3.
Yeah.
So
Oh, we're going force damage, baby.
use the force. Excellent. Any movement or bonus actions?
No, I don't need that.
So end of turn. Excellent. Lucian, your turn, friend.
Yep. I'm gonna move up just a little bit. And I'm going to excuse me. I'm gonna hit the shadow demon with a slightly skewed grease. I'm gonna target just off to the side of it, closer to the barrel, so that it doesn't affect Zasha or Severin.
Okay.
I just remembered I had the music playing. I had it turned down.
Nope. Oh well, he succeeded, so whatever.
You hit Severin and the Shadow Demon, but they both succeeded. Correct. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that will be it.
Excellent. Clover, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna target the shadow demon and use firebolt.
Clover,
I don't know
use
if you read
Firebolt.
my mind, Clover, or if
If this just works perfect.
Where's Severin?
I gotta ask, would the firebolt set the grease on fire?
According to rules as written, no. The grease spell is not flammable.
Really?
I know.
So you hit. Go ahead and roll your damage, please.
Okay. How do I do that in the new HUD? I'm sorry.
Oh, hold on. I can do
damage.
that. Yeah, damage. Thank you.
Got it.
9 points fire
Ooh.
damage. Let's go.
Sweet.
We gotta get this thing dead before it gets another turn.
Excellent. Anything else for you, Clover?
That'll be it.
All right, Zasha.
Yeah, so looking at this shadow demon and having dealt with many things in the city, would I think this thing is undead?
I'll allow you to choose either nature or religion, and then roll a check. This
Okay.
this would count as your bonus action.
This would count as a bonus action. Okay.
Don't forget you got that bardic inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
I do. Give me 1 second. Remembering the new HUD.
If you're using the, go ahead.
You said nature or religion, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna go with religion.
Dave, you got to zoom out on the
Hey,
map.
nice.
Again, well, it's
I
auto
don't think I
tracking.
need that inspiration. I trust
Oh
that.
yeah.
So with a 20, you know that this is not some sort of undead. This is very much so some sort of fiend.
Very much so, some sort of theme. Okay. Then, if that's the case,
Oh, that's perfect, Dave.
I guess what I'm gonna do then. Well, I'm right up close to him, aren't I?
Yeah, he's in melee range.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna do anything based on the spell, but if he's right in my range, I'm actually gonna cast inflict wounds.
Nice.
You know that they have to be in melee range for that. So go ahead and make sure you target them, cast your spell.
Cast spell. Normal. And it's a 14. I think 21 will do though.
Yeah.
All right, roll that damage for me.
Damage can do.
Hey, nice.
Wow.
All right, excellent. Anything else for you, Zasha?
No, I don't want to take the opportunity attack. I think I'll stay right here.
All right, excellent.
Hmm.
We did not kill it before it went again.
Nope, you did not. And very specifically, does anyone speak Infernal?
Shit, I gotta check that one. I might.
Yeah, I forget
I
actually.
do not speak Infernal, but I do speak Abyssal.
Demons are abyssal, infernal is devils.
That's fine.
I do not. I speak Sylvan.
All right, so if no one speaks that language, you hear it say something, but you don't know what it says. But very much so, a second one appears behind you all.
Oh no.
Well, shit.
Wait, don't move, combat tracker.
Sorry, I was adding it to the combat trigger. But very much so, the first one is targeting you, Zasha, and it's swinging in with its claws again.
Right.
Oh!
And that is a nat 1. With that, we will be rolling on the crit fail chart. So go ahead, Zasha, should you were attacked, roll me a d100. Let's see how bad this messed up.
And it is a 98.
Ooh.
98, excellent. The Shadow Demon loses their footing while attacking you and falls head first. They fall prone. We're going to roll a DC save, and if they fail, they're going to take some damage and become knocked unconscious. On a success, they're only going to take half damage. So let's see what happens here. DC is that, damage is that, excellent.
The demon has my sympathies.
Just sees my face and collapses.
It fails the save.
Take that, Sam Scratch.
We're about to... Severin's about to have some major advantage on this guy. Unconscious is an auto crit, right?
I would think so.
If I'm not mistaken, it'll automatically apply.
It takes 10 damage. It swings at you, Zasha, and just, it's incorporeal, but like it tripped over its own feet and it slams, whop, face first into the dirt, and you literally see little cartoon duck swing, spinning around its head like it's like in a cartoon. It is out.
Fuck yeah.
And with that, Zath, it's your turn. The one in front of you just beefs it and is out on the ground, but another one has appeared behind you.
And I know that the one behind me has appeared there. Like I noticed it. I'm assuming.
Oh, very much so. It
Yeah.
it comes up and speaking in a language you don't understand,
Gotcha.
but it definitely sounds threatening.
Okay. Let's see. I like where I am positioned here. So the first thing we're doing is we're gonna hit it with
Moving to
vicious
melee.
mockery.
Roll your. Oh, there we do a wisdom.
Oh, is that? Do I roll that or it rolls that?
It rolls that. What's your save? I'm sorry.
Charisma, right?
No. What's your save DC for your?
Saving for your save DC. It's 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your spellcasting modifier. So
Okay.
it's a minimum of 13 with an 8 plus your charisma modifier.
Yeah.
So your proficiency bonus is a 2 at level 3.
Yes.
So your DC is 15.
Gotcha. Oh, right there. Spell save DC 15. Yeah.
Correct. We'll do a save for the demon. Passes, does not take damage. What's your insult?
I've seen darker demons in the closet of the tavern. Wah wah. Terrible insult. Does exactly no damage. But I'm gonna follow up with. Oh well, no, that's my action, right? So
Correct.
as a bonus action, Smokey is my tank nearest to the demon. I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration for him as well.
All right, excellent. Anything else for your turn?
No, I think that's it.
In fairness,
All right.
I didn't want to insult one that's unconscious.
Yeah.
The one you try to insult goes, "Wow, that was lame," in comment, and then comes for you. Does a 17 hit? It does.
Okay,
And you're taking 9 points of psychic damage. Slash.
Yeah, I'm not gonna silvery barbs that. I'll just take the hit.
Okay. Then exit that, and it's not prompting me to apply damage.
Just do it manually.
All right, there we go. Shadow Demon turn over. Severin.
All right, so Severin is going to whack this dude with a stick.
Whack.
And hold on.
For those of you just joining me as a DM, my favorite catchphrase as a DM is "Roll that beautiful bean footage." Let's see that attack.
It's not going. Why isn't it? Oh, am I not targeted? I must have
You're not
untargeted.
targeted.
I untargeted for some reason.
Hey, not bad.
All right,
That's a
and
hit.
yeah,
Well, it's saying it's a critical because
because he's unconscious. Because he's unconscious, it auto crits.
Roll the crit hit. Roll the crit hit. Roll the crit hit.
All right, so that's 17 points of damage, and then I'm gonna follow up with a unarmed bonus strike, and that is a
Hit.
16 to hit.
That is crit damage.
All right, is it
Pop,
still
pop.
alive?
It's still alive. You
Finish
notice
it,
that
Zasha.
You are hitting it heavy, but you notice that it is not taking as much damage as you think it should.
I mean, I know why. It's a fucking demon.
Anything else for your turn,
No,
Severin?
I'm done. I'm done.
Smokey, what are you doing?
God dang, Sam Squatch scared me. Popped up on my shoulder. Smokey's gonna back up 5 feet and take an attack of opportunity.
Absolutely. So, just move back so I can hit you. And then you can move away.
back. Okay.
Using its reaction for the round. 10 misses. Go ahead and move and do your thing.
That's right, god dang Sam Squatch. And we're gonna pop. Why is it not targeting?
T to target.
Yeah, hover over the target. Hit T.
We're gonna
Hooray, let's
pop
go.
that pistol back up, point it at him, and let out 3 quick bursts with Scorching Ray.
Pew pew pew.
I think that's gonna. I'm gonna use that Bardic Inspiration on that one.
A 16 hits. Oh, you use the bar. All right, roll your damage.
Ooh. Ouch.
Do I just keep slapping damage for this?
No, stop slapping damage.
All right. I have to roll another attack roll for each of them. That's right.
Correct. Hit.
15 hits. Bada bang.
Hey.
There's a good one.
That's some
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
And then we'll go for the third one.
Third attack
God
will
dang.
miss. So Smokey, for people who are unfamiliar with seeing you in a fight, what the hell just happened visually?
Smokey pulled up his gun and pointed it towards the Sam Squanch, and you see mystical energies pulse through his hand, and it's not a bullet that pops out of his gun, but his spells route through his gun.
We have Trigun the character. And Lucian, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to pop the demon with the Ray of Sickness.
Oh no, those claims were bad.
Oh, that's why.
And make sure you're targeted properly.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. Hey.
Hit. Roll your damage.
Yep. Hey, nice.
Nice.
And then I will follow that up with an action surge.
They succeed, so they're not poisoned, but they do take damage.
And then I'm going to close the distance.
Wait, I'm sorry. Very much so. You nail this thing dead center with your beam, and nothing happens to it. It's just like, oh, he tickled me. And then goes back to speaking abyssal.
I love Joe's attempt at parcel tongue.
Listen, I got like 3 dialects, and I do them well. But Lucian, finish your turn. Go ahead.
And then I'm going to pop him with the longsword.
Pop, pop.
Nice.
Roll that damage.
There we go.
Excellent. Anything else, Lucian?
Nope. That is it for me.
Clover, what are you doing?
So, does there happen to be a 1 to 5 pound object near me? Perhaps like a rock or a prop from one of the carnival games?
Very much so. Behind Zath, on the counter there are a couple of mugs and stein, wooden, mostly wooden, that probably weigh anywhere from a pound to 2 pounds at most.
Okay, fantastic.
I love this spell.
I'm gonna come over here. Is it an action to pick something up, or can I still do my
you don't need
spell
to pick it. You don't need to pick it up. You can target something within 90 feet of you.
Okay.
So very much so. Just to clarify, everyone gets a free item interaction per round. So it could be using a potion, or pulling out a scroll, or interacting with their bag in some way. But
Okay.
you
Right,
get
but
that.
very specifically, I know what spell she's about to cast, and she doesn't have to do any of that. She didn't even have to move.
Oh.
Well, she wanted
okay.
to. All right.
Yeah, I come over here and grab it and come back here so I don't hit Zath. And then I do what we've all been waiting for and cast Catapult.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the record, you basically it's like telekinesis. You're telekinetically launching the projectile from wherever it is.
All right. And what is your spell DC?
What is my spell DC?
They got a 22.
Ooh.
And I know your spell DC is not that high yet.
Oh, but it's 14.
Which
Not
means
quite.
which means the projectile keeps going until it hits something.
It's definitely gonna go past the Shadow Demon, through the tent behind it, and just go to your who threw a bug at me? Oh, and then you see someone in the background just book it out of there.
Then they take the damage though.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage.
You just knocked out a random bystander.
Oh fuck!
This this person just goes, who threw a bug? Oh man, whop! Before they give her away, I'm just out cold. You get to see little chickens around their head. Clover, you
Fucking
can't see
great.
that. You don't know that happened though.
You just heard it.
We'll
heard it loudly.
We'll spare your character the trauma. Anything else, Clover?
No, I think I've done enough.
Excellent. Sasha, your turn.
Oh, finish this thing off, dragon friend, you hear Severin say.
Yeah, just looking at this thing, bloody and unconscious in the ground. I'm just gonna put it out of its misery. I'm gonna warhammer it. Just smash it.
Yeah.
Would this be at advantage?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It should auto do it for you.
Just in case it doesn't. Hold Alt.
What? Oh, I think I need that inspiration for that.
No, you
Oh,
hit.
no.
These things.
Okay.
These things aren't that much more stronger than you guys. You're only level 3. Roll your
Yeah.
damage.
Damage.
They're easy to
And
hit,
auto
hard
crit?
to hurt.
Is it auto crit or normal damage?
It'll auto crit.
Auto crit.
Yeah, it is.
It
logged
pops up with
in the crit.
Nice.
You guys are well. You guys are well into this, and this thing should be down by now, but it's still kicking.
Feeling a little disappointed in myself. I'm just gonna give it a second whack using my War Priest ability.
Chew it up. My apologies.
Would that be a second Warhammer strike or an unarmed strike?
I believe it's a second
I think it's
Warhammer
that.
strike.
So you get to use your bonus action to make the attack action, so it's your choice on how you attack.
Okay.
You could choose the unarmed strike, but you're not going to do the same damage that Severin does. FYI.
True.
Just so we're clear, use your hammer.
Okay, I'm going to use my hammer again. Let's go.
And even
Advantage.
Severin hits him with the stick first.
That hits.
there
Roll
we
your
go.
damage.
Great hit. Nice.
And
Oh,
you
dang, let's
finish
go.
it. It is done.
Fuck yeah.
Anything else for your
Alright.
turn, Sasha?
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn to Severin and look. That took way too long, and start making my way back towards this guy, 20 feet.
Alright.
And
Excellent.
that's my turn. Giving Clover some cover.
Good. Zath, your turn.
So I just took that hit, but would I have noticed how long, that it took too long for them to kill that thing? Is there something keeping these things alive? Like, is there like a
Very much so.
shadow demon priest we need to kill first for their HP to go down?
So very much so. These things are you guys are hitting it, but they're just not taking as much damage as you think. And very much so, your friend just blasts it with a poison spell, and it just went hee hee ha, tickle elmo.
Read resistance and or immunities.
Yes.
Is that a thing? Do I need a spell for that, or is that like a perception? Like,
That is something that you learn through playing and interacting with creatures and whatnot.
okay, got you.
But very much so, this thing has resistances and immunities that are affecting the amount of damage you can do to it.
Okay, perfect. Well, I'm gonna move away from it. I don't know if I created an attack of opportunity.
You do
so.
stop moving for a second.
Okay.
It hits. You will take 9 damage.
I am gonna silvery barbs it.
Okay, re-rolls the attack.
Joe, check DMs.
Which DMs?
Your the one I normally text you on.
I'm not on that account. I can't.
God damn you! Okay, fine.
But with his second attack, it misses. So let's change your health back.
Perfect. And I'll move kind of just back behind my homies. And I'm going to target the demon and hit it with Dissonant Whispers. Ooh.
Who's DMing me? I'm trying to DM a live session right now. God, they're so rude.
Fuck that guy. You
Guess
should
I'm gonna
block
do it
him.
first.
You should block him.
Only after the way he's talked to me tonight, he should buy me dinner. So, wisdom saving throw for our shadow demon. Does not pass. Roll your damage. Actually, I'm sorry. When you roll damage, that's when it prompts the enemies to roll their
gotcha.
save.
So it actually
but-
doesn't succeed.
Well,
No,
you could
but-
bypass it since you manually rolled it. You could choose to go with the first roll.
I'm gonna apply the damage because I said I would. So click yada yada. Anything else for your turn, sir?
I have another. Let's see. I used my action and my reaction.
You have bardics and bonus just as a reminder since you're new.
Right.
You can also just
Bonus
choose to let the
action
monster win.
So I'm gonna also bonus action targeted with unsettling words.
Is that a leveled spell?
No, it's an ability that I picked up, or it's just under features.
Yeah, it's not a
bard
spell.
feature.
It's not a spell.
Yeah.
It's a feature.
It's just an ability, and it works. It consumes a bardic inspiration usage to cast, but it's like
Okay,
a
yeah, that's
negative
fine,
bardic
no.
inspiration for the demon.
Yeah, go ahead. Do that and roll it. So hit the damage.
Yeah.
I gotta say, you got the coolest dice because everything you roll, I'm like, wait, what is that? Okay. So 5. Okay, cool. Next time it rolls a save, roll -5. Thank you. Anything else?
No, that's it for me. And
Nice.
All right, demon's turn. It doesn't like any of you. It thinks you're all bad people. But Lucian, you look more squishy.
Sasha's scary.
It very much goes like raises, calls Zasha and goes, ugh, and turns to the guy next to him, other guy next to him, and swings.
And definitely trying to be as intimidating as possible to the shadow demon.
It
I
hits
will.
though.
Oh, no, wait a minute. I can't use silver barbs out of slots. Okay.
But it
Does-
swings its claw, and that's the end of its turn.
Yep.
Does it get the -5 right there, or?
Only on a saving. Its next
got
saving
it.
throw.
Got it.
So the next saving throw it makes before the start of your next turn.
Gotcha.
So very much so, someone who casts spells should make it roll a saving throw. But Severin, your turn. There's another of these beastie boys, shadow demons attacking your
I
friends.
think I have enough movement to get
I mean, you're a monk. If you can't
Yeah.
get there, are you monking?
No,
well?
no, I have exactly enough movement to get exactly where I wanted to go. So, we good.
You are
but
flanking.
I am flanking. I'm also adjusting the stream view so they can see me do this awesomeness.
Just stream view. Just stream view.
All right, and I swing the quarterstaff.
That will hit.
And I hit him. And then I bonus unarmed strike.
You hit.
Oh, sorry. Can I take that back instead of bonus unarmed strike, flurry, and do the third attack? I was too into a pattern trying to get my turn over quick. I forgot I could do this.
Yeah, I'm like, well, you haven't flurried at all. Like that's why I made that monking comment. Yes, you can flurry. Roll your damage and roll your next attack.
Yeah. And I'll just manually adjust my key points.
Playing a monk is hard sometimes.
It's been a while. Still hits.
Q stained.
All right, there it is. And that is my turn. Ba-blam, ba-blam, ba-blam.
Excellent. Smokey, what are you doing?
Oh, we're gonna shoot the Sam Squatch again?
Whoops, no, I don't get 23 key points.
No, you don't.
Ever.
That deep. That's a hit.
Bada bing.
That's damage.
Bada boom.
We're gonna keep going.
Hit.
He's getting the blast.
Damage. Roll another hit. That's a hit.
These are spicy dice tonight.
Pew 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 pew. Smokey just goes pew 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 and just whop 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 whop.
You see, drinking gives me better aim.
Let's see how it does sober. Lucian, what are you doing?
I'm going to take a couple of whacks with my sword. Would I also have advantage on this?
You are not flanking. You do not have advantage.
Okay, cool.
If Severin is rotated. Oh, that's a crit. Roll a D100.
Right, but I was trying to flank with Zasha specifically since he and I took the other one down by ourselves.
39. You are able to maneuver towards your opponent while attacking and attempt to harass them. After your attack, you can choose to attempt to grapple your opponent if you have a free hand, or attempt to shove your opponent if both hands are in use. So let's roll damage, and then tell me what you want to do.
Yep. Hey.
Ooh.
Good damage.
Holy
so
shit!
So do you want to try and grapple this, or do you want to try and push this?
I think I will try to grapple it.
Alright, so that will be opposed. Who's putting spell effects? Opposed checks. So you can shoot. So you're going to roll athletic. Yes.
Look at the Shadow Demon's character sheet. Under immunities.
Can't
yes.
be grappled.
Yes, so very much so. You go, I've gotcha. And then you go to put your arms around it, but it's a Shadow Demon. And you go, whew. And it goes, tickle elbow. So you rolled real well, but you couldn't grapple it. Anything else for your turn, sir?
That's all right. I'll just use my bonus action, take another whack.
Do it up.
Oh,
Ooh,
no.
that's in that one. Roll me a D100. Crit fail.
Crit success followed by a crit fail. That's fucking great.
Somebody else have silvery bars?
69. That is the magic number. Let's see what it says. Melee, your weapon slips from your hands as you attacked. Roll a dexterity check If you fail, you throw your weapon into your enemy space. So give me a dex check there, Lucian.
Yep. There we go.
All right, you swinging for this epic swing, and you do this damage, and you go to grab this thing, and it goes, tickle elbow, and it just throws you off, and you literally almost launch your sword at it, but at the last second you're able to just grab it back up, and luckily do not throw your weapon away. Are you moving or no?
No, I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
Alrighty, Clover, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna get a good shot over here and use Firebolt.
Remember the spell that Zath cast on it.
Oh,
Minus the DC saves. I'm just doing this because the player is not reminding you as they should.
Oh shit.
What
Yep.
he's saying is if you do something with a save rather than an attack roll, the demon's got a negative.
Correct. And I will do this for the first couple of sessions and levels, but after a certain point in time, I will try and kill you.
okay.
Yay, test streams.
I want you to feel safe before I pull the rug out from you.
Right.
But Clover, what are you doing?
I appreciate that.
There are more mugs if you want to use catapult again.
Let's give it a try. I will grab another mug and
That mug has a butterfly on it.
oh.
Homage to Tuesday's game. So click the damage so it procs the save.
Oh, okay.
So it fails, and it takes. Oh, it takes a. You see Lucian just go to grab this thing and just whiff and almost throw his sword, and you're like, "Oh, I hope this works!" And you wing that mug with your catapult spell, and it goes conk and smacks in the side of this thing's head. And goes. Anything else for your turn?
I will return behind the lovely Zasha, who's been so kind to act as a meat shield.
You love meat shields. All right, Zasha, your turn. Can you finish this thing before it goes again?
Yeah, I'm certainly going to
Pressure,
try.
pressure, pressure, pressure.
Seeing everybody whiffing with this thing and its figure, I'm gonna do what I do best. Use my hammer. Let's go. And this will just be a normal.
You sure you don't want to use your breath weapon with me right behind it?
Maybe not.
Hey, Severin said he doesn't mind taking on the suffering of people, so.
That is definite. That's my
Yeah.
religion.
Well, maybe he's losing his religion. QREM. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Zasha. I'm sorry.
Alright, let's give her a roll. Ooh.
So you do have advantage because you're flanking, so roll again.
Oh. Okay. Oh, right, flanking. Okay. Ooh.
Sasha is freaked out by Lucian's attempt to grapple it and whips twice. I'm sorry, do you have any other actions?
I am going to. Well, hopefully you're not going to get into any more fights today. I'm going to use War Priest again. So why not? Get frustrated here. Advantage. Oh, there we go.
You
Finally.
still hit.
All
Roll that
right.
beautiful damage.
Five bludgeoning.
You guys are whopping into this, and it's just fuck you guys. eyes. Anything else for your turn, Zasha? Or are you done?
I'm just looking at this thing with a fury, wondering why I even came to the carnival.
I'm the
But
city
that's-
guard. Get out of here.
God.
All right, Zath, your turn, and the beast still stands.
Okay. I like where I'm positioned physically. I don't think I have any need to move.
You sure don't want to get closer?
I mean, he scares me. He hit me once already. Here, I'll come up a little bit right there.
Yeah, let him hit you again. Come on.
No,
Be
he's scared.
an adult. Take damage.
um,
This is torture. Do it.
I think I'm going Dissonant Whispers here again, just because it's the only thing I have to really hit it with any kind of damage.
Are you sure? You don't want to end it? You don't want the killing blow?
Huh? With my rapier? No, I'm super good. No, I'm
with
not
a,
getting
with
in
a
there.
spell attack?
Just
saying. When you get the killing blow over a melee character, whew, it feels so good. Yeah, I killed it. Oh, I hit it harder with my words.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with Dissonant Whispers.
All right, roll the damage, but not damage.
Rip him out.
Oh shit!
No.
Dude, it rolled a nat 20.
Love that for me.
You just go. It's just like, oh, I already speak that tongue, bitch. Get out of here. It wafts your words away in the air. And anything else for your turn?
I'm gonna bonus action to inspire Severin because he has been doing the most work so far.
Thank you.
What do you say to inspire the monk?
The longer we take to kill this, the more pain we'll all be put through. Rise to your faith, monk. Be inspired.
All right, excellent. The Shadow Demon goes, hey man, what the fuck? Really? And he'll turn to Severin and attack. Since you inspired him.
Come on,
Let's
Monk
go.
Archmar class. Yes.
Misses.
Woo.
I'm gonna pull a little DM shenanigans and go Severin, your turn.
You almost had me. All right. So first, going with the quarterstaff. Yeah, I'm gonna take that inspiration.
Yeah.
Well, you hit. You sure?
I hit without the inspiration. Shit. Oh well, I still used it. I don't care.
Or your damage.
And then
It's not looking good for the kid.
I am going to flurry.
Or your first hit.
With advantage. Jesus Christ!
What?
All right. Well, second flurry.
You miss with the downwards punch, but can you make it on the roundabout kick?
That's better.
There we go.
And he does. Can you finish it?
Maybe. Yes.
As you bring down your last hit, what do you say, Severin?
I elbow drop this motherfucker and say, "Go back from whence you came, foul demon."
And very much like the first one, it drops to the ground and dissipates back into the ash and lifelessness of the night. And with that, we've reached our 2-hour mark, and we will call it a night here, chat. Well, hold on. We never resolved. Are we playing next week on Father's Day or not, group?
Yeah, so I think I'm the, well, it's me and Mitch are the only dads, and I already said that I'm committed, so Mitch, are you good to go?
I'll be fine to go, yeah, by then.
All right. So,
hold on. Smokey was asleep. Smokey, are you okay to play next Sunday?
Oh yeah,
Or-
we're fine.
Oh, okay.
All right. Then we will see you all the same darn time at the same darn place next Sunday for our first official Canon Session Live!
Yes.
Alderton.
Woo!
Alderton.
So thank you
Alderton.
everybody in the chat. I want to give a shout out to the newest people to join us as followers. We've got Callie Chris 007, Arabello, Brenda Fry, Drashna, Repti, and Ko Mommy. Thank you all for joining us so very recently. If you're still listening, we love you. And I have an official announcement. The Cali Chris 007 put us at 50 followers. We now qualify for affiliate. Sputter Media is moving up, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for doing this for us.
Shout out to the mommy in the chat. DM me, Snacking486. Snacking. Any last words from our players?
We love chat. Thanks you guys for being here.
Yes,
All right.
thank you very much, chat.
Yes.
Glad to have
Have a
everybody
great
here.
week.
Yeah.
All right.
mean,
Without
you guys-
further anything, we'll see y'all next week. Tune in on Tuesday for Cyber Nights, and also I mean, it's not really an official announcement, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I am working on a third show already for Sputter Media, so stay tuned.
The gasp.
Le gasp.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, chat.
Night, chat.
Players.
Good night.